Alright, hello, I am back. Alrighty. I am back. Like I said in Discord, this is gonna be kind of a shorter stream, just because I will have to end stream by around 12-ish my time, because I gotta go pick up the kiddo from school, and then got other stuff, that I gotta do, IRL stuff, gets in the way of everything. But, I literally could not stay away. So, I was just like, you know what? I'm here. We're post 2.0. So, let's get started on it, shall we? Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. Alrighty. Minfilia. A recurring problem? I'm also going to pick these up too. So, let's see. Re-emerging Primal problem. Okay. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I'm afraid there is still work to do. The ultimate weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Hooray. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites. And that is but the half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something? Ahem. Basically, this means the Primals will be stronger than they were before. Oh, okay. So harder difficulty, right? Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima Weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more. To thee. Ooh, alright. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet, much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Alliniea? Yes, I will. You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. Ahem. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. Aww. I owe you my life, Alliniea. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Aww. No thanks needed, Thancred. You're a Scion, right? A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger that I might do right by my fellow Scions. But instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owning to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Urianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Alrighty then. Lead away, Riange. I just realized that rhymed. Alrighty. Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Alliniea. It pleases me to see you well. Tataru! I like how she waddles in. It's so cute. Do excuse me for interrupting, Alliniea. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Belsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. Isn't that a good thing? A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. Tit for tat. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Hey, demon. Welcome back, welcome back. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. Alright, I could see that. In my heart, I know this to be true. And yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? I mean, you're the leader. Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to. Oh, forgive me. I did not mean to burden you so. Sure, why not? Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Sure, why not? Leave the solar? Yes, please. Alrighty. Who to start with? Recall you of our meeting with the Admiral? Shortly after the Lamentsons sent word of the summoning of Titan? Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merowib that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owning no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lamentsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of talking, I gather. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Alliniea. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. What about you, Ida? What do you gotta say? I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papa Limo keeps making me send them back. She sounds like such a child. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? Okay. I don't know if that was helpful or not. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles? Neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Sounds like it. Okay, so this is the reoccurring problem. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beastman, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Alrighty. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. Let me see one thing real quick. What was it? Well, crud. Can't remember what it was called. Meant to open up another application that I can't seem to find right now. Really? Well, that's annoying. Alright, minimize that one. Close that. More. Looking for a specific thing, and it's not here. What the heck? I think it was. Maybe it's here. There it is. Aha. Alrighty. Oh, Thancred, you've got one? Ooh, Ifrit bleeds, we can kill it. Thancred wants you to vanquish Ifrit and has information that will help you to arrange an encounter. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. 'Tis as Urianger said, I fear. 'Tis as Urianger said, I fear. The Amalja have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Valdecian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. Aha. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the Primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend. Aww. Alrighty. Okay, so we go out here. Alphino, my dear boy. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Alliniea. Okay. Alphino, Alliniea, is aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah. Huh? Okay. We must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Okay. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. Ah. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Ah! Okay. I like that. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. I say do it. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphino. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. Okay? We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... That will be all, Alphino. Oh, very, dismissive. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Well then. Let's see. These are all strength. Well then, I will just do that because I don't need strength right now. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. Moving on. Once again, Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Okay. Level Da, has it truly come to this? Seems that way, Minfilia. Seems that way. Oh, Linnea. Pray, attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Does he now? Pray, be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Alright then. Let's go, talk to Alphino, I guess, because he apparently is waiting for us. There you are. Why couldn't they just make all these voice acted? Come on. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. Rumors? I should explain. Yes, you should, Alphino. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Oh. Flamen? I think I pronounced that right. Flamen was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlian minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adorning followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Okay. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamen's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Yeah, that's usually the case when until recently, at any rate. Oh, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamen is alive and well. Okay. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. Oh. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. Assuaged? I mean to set forth for Lanosa at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gaguruju as to the veracity of these rumors. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. So, seat of the first bow, piece for Thanolin. What is this one? Okay, so how far is that? Alright. Curious to see what this quest is. Piece for Thanolin. And then Primal Fear and Ifrit Bleeds, we can kill it. Which obviously is an increased difficulty. Commander Swift said he'd assigned someone to assist with our growing beastman problem. Glad to see the urgency of our situation is being taken seriously. Sort of. Now, as I'm sure the commander explained, the amount of activity in the region has grown almost frenzied. Seems like the lizard men are determined to carry off every peddler and traveler that tries to pass through southern Thanolin. And I'm not speaking of furtive nighttime raids here. The bastards are striking in full daylight, even against escorted merchant caravans. We've heard reports of raids as far south as the Sagoli Desert, so it's not a simple matter of increasing patrols on the roads into Little Alamigo. We must mount a decisive response, and soon. The next time the Amalja appear, I want you ready to send them howling back into the desert. Not long before you arrived, in fact, our scouts reported a merchant resting in plain view on one of the trade routes. Make haste to the location I've marked on your map and see that the fool isn't taken by a raiding party. Okay. What is Peace for Thanalan? I'm gonna look up that quest. Because if it doesn't like open a dungeon or anything, I'm just gonna postpone it. Let's see, Peace for Thanalan. Amalja main quest. Okay, so I guess that's for the Beast Tribes, is that right? Is that what they're called? Yeah, that seems about... I think that's right. Alright, so we can postpone this for now. Yep, okay, cool. Sweet. Alright. So we will postpone that for now. What is this one? Primal Fear. Black Shroud. Gridania. So... And then moving on, because I think Primal Fear. It sounded like this one opens up another Primal, I guess. So, Archer's Guild. Ethernet. Archer's Guild. Okay. Ah, here it is. Proceed to the first bow, yes. Luwen. Tosaka, I've heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the Primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. Okay. Who's that man in black? Veracity of the ominous circles of Gridania of late. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Okay. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect, but we have naught to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Tosaka. Speak with the people and hear their words with your own ears. Alrighty. Let's go talk to the people. Okay, so... Oh, this guy. Chantel soup. Alrighty. By the way, this is for another Primal. Okay, cool. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. The Ghost Knight? Aye, I saw him, clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hell's-born steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I've not slept a wink since I returned. Alright. So to the plaza, I guess. Aiden. Aidan. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I am not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Okay then. Alright, sprint please. Let's do this one first, since I don't have to go into a building for it. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night, you might say, with me own 2 eyes. More fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where you've traveled, but I can assure you, you've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I can tell you, friend, that was no spectre or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Alrighty. Sounding more and more like a Primal that we're gonna have to fight. I know, Gamer, you said that this was to open up another Primal, but... Yeah, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me. Ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Alright, is that it? Report your findings. Okay, so I gotta go back to the Archers Guild. Alrighty. Back to the Archers Guild. They're not... Archers Guild. Okay, so which Primal is this one opening up? Because Ramu doesn't have a steed, so obviously it's not Ramu. Seat of the first boat, yes. Okay. A knight clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword, and hellsborn steed. It is clear now, our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately prescient. Prescient? The Dark Divinity. Lewin would seek the counsel of others. Okay, I thought we just kind of did that. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. Odin? Odin? It is my suspicion that the dark horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore that this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet, before the gods' quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill and seek out Brother Pepsi? I would know what he knows. And be swift, Tosaka. If Odin is truly come to the shroud, time is not on our side. Odin. I should have known it was Odin. I should have known. Alright, so Quarry Mill. Sure. Awesome. Odin! There you are. I am Pepsi, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah yes, Odin, the dark divinity. Lord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. At long last, a great hero of Alag did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain, and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years, this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. That's a hell of a story. But recent archaeological studies at Allagan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary, and now these rumors... the scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's fount, deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and the fetters of crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirits stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we're... Okay, so all the way down there. Okay, so... Oh! I can fly! I can fly! Ha ha ha! I forgot I can fly! Oh my goodness, I can fly! Oh my god, little thing. Oh my god. I also was not expecting this mount to fly. Oh my god. Okay. So it's here. Let's see. Ah, right there. Okay, cool. Alright, very cool. That was a nice surprise. Okay, now what? Oh, back to Pepsi. Okay, so I'm assuming my chocobo flies. Ah! It's the little things. It's the little things. Your mount can fly no higher. Okay, good to know. Ah, too funny. He's so... Oh my god! I completely forgot that I had that notification that said I can now fly. Alright, I got the gem thing. The crystalline gal that held the dark divinity in check. Were you able to ascertain what has become of it? Sundered binding stone. Here you go. Magical energy still remains in this stone, though its powers have grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain by Odin's fell blade. There can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcome guest. And yet, it is all most curious. If the dark divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the shroud? Any road, you are to be commended for your bravery, adventurer. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I would be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. Okay. Report to Simi? Oh, is it up here, I guess? Ah. So, it is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's fount has been broken, and the dark divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. Alright, lecture risk. Item comparison. What's mine? So, level 50, level 46. Alright, well, in which case, just give me the gold. Sound good? All you wanted to know about Odin. Ooh, I get materia. Simi would entrust you with a delivery. Oh, great. Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, I have finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the Dark Divinity's presence in the Shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Oapepsi and Bowlord Lewin myself. The Scions, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I would be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me that we can count on your aid. Alrighty, so to Urianger. Let me guess, back in... Yep, okay, so where's this? Hall of Flames, which is in Wolda. And then where am I going to here? Lenosa. Well, I guess we're going to Vesper Bay. Okay, does this one fly? Oh my god, it does. That's so weird. Oh, I got another quest. Ghost of Amdapor, Weaponsmith of Legend. Ghost of Amdapor. If you don't mind my saying, it seems to me you've been wanting for stimulation of late. Aye, the air of torpor about you is quite palpable. Adventurers are as next of kin to explorers, my friend. Like us, you need regular doses of excitement, else you're like to shrivel up and die. I would hate to see that happen to you, so I will tell you of a place that will surely set your heart racing. Amdapor Keep. Alright, sounds like a dungeon or trial or something. 'Tis a ruined fortress situated in the South Shroud, dating back to the 5th Astral Era. If the thought of delving into the past sets your loins afire, the keep will surely serve to quench it. The entrance is watched by a woodwhaler named Maxine. Give her my name, and she will tell you all you need to know. Alright then. Oh, I was hoping I'd fly. Oh, thanks, Waffle. I hope you feel better. Yeah, get rest. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. That way. This way. This way. Okay. Urianger, good sir. Alliniea, I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on shadows that haunt the shroud? I got this Odin report for ya. So, it is true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon Allegan historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering. One nation's great hero is another's most abhorrent villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes, only to say that there is never but a single side to any story, even a story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the great hero of Alleg seal Odin in a gall of crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Oh, thanks for doing the shadow for me, gamer. Cast thine light on shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. Alright, so let's see. Savage aim, crit, direct hit, determination, skill speed, spell speed. Well, crit I feel is the most versatile, so we'll go with that for now. Okay, was that it? Oh. Oh, okay. I guess that was it for that one. I assumed that would open up another thing, or maybe I gotta wait until I finish, like, one of these other Primal quests or something, maybe. So let's go to J. Whoop, J. Ghost of Andor. Where's Andor keep? Alright, yep, use my Aetherite ticket. Why not? I think so. About the Primal quest before I can get Odin. Yeah? Okay. And I mean, that's fine. I guess that makes sense. God, you mature flies, oh my god, it's so funny. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Maxine, there you are. Here, at Nedric's recommendation, then you must not be without skill. That said, it is my duty to warn you of the dangers that await. This fortress was built by the Amandapori, an ancient people who rose to power upon arcane knowledge. During the heyday of their civilization, they built magnificent structures such as this. Alas, that splendor has long faded into memory, and the keep has become a lair for the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult. Okay. Some of the cultists have even succeeded in summoning Voidsent, and we Woodwhalers welcome capable adventurers who would be willing to keep their numbers in check. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, Amdapor Keep. Duty finder, regular duty. Okay, cool. So new dungeon. Sweet. Alrighty, what's next? If it bleeds, we can kill him. Yep. Nah, it's only 100 some odd gil. I can spare it. Oh, sweet. It's right there. Yay! Oh, and... map. Oh, so I gotta turn that in over there. Okay, got it. Swift. Okay. Private Tosaka, we thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we've already relayed to the Waking Sand, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. The Primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowel of Embers. To get there, you must use the Beastman Aetheryte found within the depths of Zaharak, the Imalja stronghold. Okay? The Imalja have constructed their own Aethernet from salvaged Aetherite shards. This being the case, you should be able to use it without problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow Scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades would be ill-advised. That is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hands. I shall pray for your victory and safe return. Ooh. Alright then. Let's see. So, where does that want me to go? Alright, so moving on, this takes me where? Lenosa. And this one, I might as well open it, right? So which is faster? Little Alamigo. I think maybe Little Alamigo? Yeah, we'll do Little Alamigo, it might be faster. Because then I can open these up so that next time I am on and able to have time for trials and dungeons and all that good stuff, I'll have even more to do. Oh my god, I can fly. I keep forgetting I can fly. It flies so cute. Okay, so let's see. Alright, this way. Do 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 do. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, it's I can fly. Whoop whoop. Okay. God, it's really back here, isn't it? This way. Is this it? Aha! We found it! Alrighty. Got the Aetherite for the next Ifrit. Yeah, I'll be able to save all the following. Why not? I guess so. Oh, because I'm already at 10k. Holy crap, I didn't even realize. Ball of Ember's hard. Alright. Well then. I guess I should go spend my... tickets or whatever, so that I can get more. Let's see. I don't even know what I can really spend them on, but let's see. Alright, so Flame Quartermaster. What you got? So 22. Material. See. Material. Okay, can I buy any of this stuff? I guess not. So I don't know what to buy. Armor. So I just need to spend my seals and stuff. Material. Okay, so that's all of that. So what do these do? Garden cultivation. So why can't I get these? Insufficient rank. Oh, got it. Okay. So, venture. Oh, so this is where you get them. Okay. Well, let's try 25. Sure. We'll do that. I guess I'll eventually use them. Oh, wait, so it's 38, 39, 40, so 2 more. Here we go. I like to have an even number. Okay, cool. So now I know where to get ventures for my retainer. That's cool. I'll need to first assign my retainer a class and job or whatever, but that's cool. Alright, J. So moving on. Map. Lanosa. Costa del Sol. Alrighty. Costa del Sol, here I come. Mount Roulette, what am I gonna get? Yay! My favorite one. Okay, where is it? It's over here somewhere. Aha! Oh yeah, it's this guy. Alright. It's this guy that's laying down being a lazy bum. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Makote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane, I mean, Alliniea, what brings you to my humble resort? Flamen? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ul'dah? Egads, woman! If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. As long as she is consenting, everything's good. Not consenting, not okay. Oh, for shame. To think that she now piles her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. A tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Guruju. Your information will serve us well. Oh dear. That said, there are oh gosh. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Sure, why not? Wineport. Isn't there a thing in Wineport? Yep. Sweet. Just teleport. In the building, I guess? Ah. Oh, this guy with a thin mustache. Alright, dude. Well, if it isn't Alliniea, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly, I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. Of course. If she is your query, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Alright then. Which way? Over that way. What quest is this? Treasure? Oh, that's the treasure map thing that Demon was telling me about. Okay. There you are. Jungbar. Eh? You want to know if I've seen a Makote lass by the name of Flamen? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. Poor guy. Excepting yourself, of course. Of course. Okay. Shamani Lomani. I see you have had many grand adventures since last we spoke, Alliniea. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago? One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation, asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see? If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Alright then. Alrighty. So, where are we going? Okay, so that way. So cute flying. Ah, I can fly. Okay, so it's over here. Oh, I see it. I see the circle. Oh, you're already there. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, dead. Flamen! Oh. Well then. She's not dead. I'm in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gobu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and You need to come talk to your daughter. Oh, are you Flamen? Flamen? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? What was that noise? I heard a noise. Oh, well, I heard a noise. I thought I heard a noise. Anywho. It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ul'dah, I presume? Minfilia, or should I say, Acilia, is looking for you. Acilia? Did she change her name? Acilia? You are the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? I'm hearing noises and I don't know where it's from. Oh well. I thought it was Discord, but I'm not seeing anything in Discord. Anywho, not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of La Nosa aside, When exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Oh, that's convenient. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Or would you interrogate me further? Maybe interrogate her further, I guess? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? Eh? Okay. So back to Wineport, I take it? Yep. The music is so pretty, too. Okay. Ah, there you are. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Yep. So we've got int, and these are all level 50, right? What are mine? Level 50? Okay. So Dex, Vitality, int, Mind. Man. Sells for 100 gil. How much does this sell? 117, but I get 3 of those? Okay, that's better. That's better. Flamin has made her peace and is ready to reunite with her adopted daughter. Aww. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Oh, good. We didn't have to portal or whatever. In for Garuda Awakening. Oh, okay. So I have to kill Ifrit and then I can get Garuda, I guess. Minfilia, we have a special someone for you. Let's see. It's curious. I thought maybe it was something in the game, but oh well. Alright. Antecedent. You have a guest. Aww. Lamin? Acilia. Acilia? I guess I can see why she changed her name, but still. Oh. It's so sweet. I haven't seen her like this in years, Alliniea. My heart. I can't. It's so sweet. Not seeing like your mom, like yeah, adoptive mom, but if like she's the one that raised you, that's all you know, like Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Aww. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? Yeah, seriously. The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated it in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. Aww. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. A gift? Celestia perfume, you remembered. Ada. Really? Thank you, Ada. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. I see here. Oh, if I can do this right. There we go. You are awesome, Ada. You are just kick-ass this month, and I cannot thank you enough. You are awesome. So thank you, Ada. You are absolutely amazing. Yeah, everyone, Ada and Gamer both, like, this month have been so, like, freaking legends, let me tell you. But yeah, props to you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Celestia perfume, you remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. Aww. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Alliniea, however. I could not have made it without her. Thank you, Alliniea. Thank you both. Aww. There's something else. Okay. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years. You kept it. My father was a member of the Allinian resistance. My father was a member of the Allinian resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. Aww. so I gave it to Laman as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You've succeeded where I failed and made me so proud that words fail me. Oh, I know how that is. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do and of what it may entail. Asilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. Laman. You built it once, Asilia. You can build it again. And this time, we'll do it together. Aww. Truly? Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Yay! Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Choker. Alrighty. Laying the foundation. Minfilia would share with you the latest news on the Scion's imminent relocation. Alrighty. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is so much to be done, and in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters antecedent. Oh? Really, Alphino? If I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll? Oh, well, look at you, Alphino. It is an honor, Antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. All right. Madam, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as Alliniea, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Aww. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Slaffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. Oh, Slaffborn! To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, well. It would seem your reputation precedes you, Alliniea. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there's already so much you have done for us. And for me. Aww. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Really, gamer? Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you, gamer. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, gamer. You were short one. Oh, my sub goal. Oh my god, gamer. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You and Ada just making me feeling all the love tonight. Anywho, just for that, now I gotta do this for you. Because you are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, continuing the story now, shall we? Let's see. Ah, Alliniea, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. Alright then. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and materials support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. Okay. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Oh. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. She just... From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raubon included. Raubon? Moreover, I've decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Oh. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? Is it not playing? Oh, thanks for testing that out for me, Gamer. I wish it was working. I gotta figure out how to get the blurb to work. I thought I got it working, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to look up instructions, I guess, on how to get it to work, because I don't know why it's not working. Sorry about that. But it showed up on the screen, so I'm not sure why the sound didn't come out. No biggie. I appreciate you testing it, because otherwise we wouldn't have known. So, sadly, it's hard to test it for you guys to hear it, so. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in so doing, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. I'm ready. Let's do it. Bring it on. Great, I say, yet no greater than us. And we will rise to them as we have time and again, united as one. Yay! There must be some way I can... Wait! That area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Philemon to teach me the basics of mining too. Tataru? What you up to? Alright. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slathborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well, Alliniea. Alright. To Revenant's Toll. Let's see. There it is. Sure. Our new home for the Scions. Our new home. Outlandish man. What you got there? Legacy of Alag. You need that? Yes, okay. Alrighty, I guess I will take it. Do I know you? Ah, unless I am very much mistaken. You are the famed adventurer who bested the Garlean Empire's general, are you not? The great Alliniea Tosca herself. Amazing. And more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. But I recently received word of a truly unique opportunity, you see? An opportunity the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? Not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A woman with absolute confidence in her own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambros at St. Coinox Find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Well, alrighty then. There is a bunch of quests. Blue quests too. Okay. I see a bunch of blue quests. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Alliniea. You have something for me, yes? I have some sealed documents for you, Slackborn. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Sure you jest, I'm sure. It's possibly a Primal. Buffalo... Womanian! Alrighty, slap form would show you around the Scion's soon-to-be home in Revenant's Toll. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. Ha! But I jest. It sure does a lot of jesting. Even now I can appreciate that an important woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. Ah. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern, where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit ruckus at times, but I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Is that you, Alliniea? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask that you report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Oh, I thought we were getting into the new Waking Sands, Revenant's Toll, or what else? Sands? What was it called? I'll learn it eventually. Is everything quite all right, friend? I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray, return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Alright then. So what are all these blue ones? Let's go look. Oh. Lorraine. Manic Manor. Okay. Ah, forgive me, friend. A most chilling encounter has my nerves on edge. I was traveling through the Shroud when a man accosted me out of nowhere. His eyes darting wildly in fear, he spoke of a haunted mansion from which the tortured screams of young maidens can be heard day and night. Hawkett Manor, was it? Hawk Manor, yes. What's that? You purged the selfsame manse of its unholy inhabitants some time ago. Yeah, that's the one with the succubus-looking lady as the last boss. Right? I think? That is curious indeed. The man recounted the events as if they'd happened not days ago. While it would put my heart at ease to know his tale was but a fancy born of a few too many flagons of mead, the poor soul had not the air of a drunk or a liar. Perhaps you know someone who could shed light on the matter? Okay, so I'm guessing like a heroic version. Oh, there is like 4 of them by this guy. Impression is a dangerous task of mine, okay? You're alliniea.bsky by the Onion, the very woman I seek at Dritzwood's behest. How do I know the potbanger? Why, we train together in the Culinarians Guild. He has a place in Costa del Sol now, the Flying Shark. Not the sharpest knife in the block is the Drist the Daft, but he's loyal. He's got a friend out there by the name of Wixket, and that name sounds familiar. And he seems to be in need of your help. What say you go look him up, eh? Alright, what about King of the Hull? Has a satisfied look of a man has found which he seeks. Okay. You're alliniea.bsky? By the Onion! I was hoping that you'd come by. I've got a message from an old friend of mine. Needs your help for an important task, he says. It's highly confidential business, so I can't give you his name. Let's just say he's well known in Limsa. Odds are you'll recognize him. Anyroad, I'm not at liberty to divulge any more. If you have a mind to take on the task, head over to Limsa and seek out a bloke named Dunstan. That's not my friend, mind you, but one of his men. Alright. It's definitely pirates. Okay. By the Onion, you're Alliniea. You couldn't have come at a better time. A friend of mine sent word that he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Naturally. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than Commodore Raynor of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when I first started out as a culinarian, and we've been friends ever since. Anyroad, I'd appreciate it if you'd pay him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You'll find him in the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. Alright, what next? Not easy being green. Okay. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. You wouldn't happen to be the woman who slew the Tonberry King, would you? I would. These are all hard modes. Okay, cool. Sweet. I knew it. By the Onion, I've a fine gent for you. Looking for you, that is. He has an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. Of course you do. He's one of the treasure hunters at Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, and he will of course be there with his partner. The two are inseparable. But I'll let them tell you more themselves. Well, off to Lenosa with you. Alrighty. What about this one? 3 of them, Jesus. Holy cannoli. I've seen more and more visitors to this godforsaken place lately, most of them battle-hardened types seeking a worthy test of their mettle. I trust that I might count you among them. Look, you didn't hear this from me, but word has it that Copperbell mines are looking not unlike the eighth hell in recent days. The stone torches would have us believe that they have matters under control, but a minor acquaintance of mine would beg to differ. He says the torches have proven far more adept at quelling rumors than Hecatoncheires, if you catch my drift. Why do I betray this knowledge to you? I fear for my friend's life, and mine own as well, should those hulking monstrosities break free to the surface. If it's a challenge you seek, what say you accidentally find your way into Copperbell and proffer your services? Of course. This time's for fun. Okay. Ah, an adventurer who can hold her own in battle. It just so happens I've gotten word of a new challenge for one of your talents. Requires a bit of travel and a dash of heroics. But it'd be worth your while. Eastern Thanalin's lovely this time of year. You've heard of the training grounds at Halatali, I'll wager? The place fell into disuse after the calamity, but some adventurer or another put it right. That was me. Its owners aim to train gladiators and adventurers once more, just as in the old days. A little paint, a little mass burial, and now the place is ready to take on challenges. If you're at all keen on the notion, go and talk with my friend Arl down there. He'll get you in the door. Alrighty. The Wrath of Karn. There's an industrious ant, an adventurer in need of a bit of business, if I'm not mistaken. The anthill you want is Magina and Sons mineral concern. Something's kicked it over good. They've put out word for adventurers. Have skill, will move fast. That sort of thing. Perfect for you, I'll warrant. The client. A bit of a handful, a mite aggressive, but nothing you can't handle. The twins. You'll find them at the Miners Guild. Talk to Sesruka. He's the milder of the two. Alright, and jeez Louise. Goodness gracious, there are a crap ton. I seek a certain adventure for a cause most just. Are you not Alliniea? Ha! I thought you had the right aspect. 'Twas you who played the thief in the night at the stone vigil. The dragons guard their keep jealousy, it said, yet you slipped unseen into the cloudy fortress. 'Twill not be their keep for much longer, however. The forces of Ishgard amassed by the Sea of Clouds. Now, this is for your ears only, but the blockade is but a prelude to an attack. Lord Drummond commands the siege, and he would have your counsel. I am but one of many who seek you at his behest. You must be a woman of rare quality. The proud knights of Durandare are not accustomed to taking, let alone seeking, outside help. Ishgard is the cradle air I breathe, and I yearn to see the stone vigil reclaimed from the Dravanian horde. Will you not go to White Brim Front and aid Lord Dromont? Alrighty. Most likely after picking up this quest, I will have to call the stream, sadly. But this was going to be a short stream anyway. Ooh, the ultimate ballad. Okay. Your reputation precedes you, Alliniea. In fact, it is for that reason that I'd like to introduce you to someone. That minstrel at the end of the bar wandered in here the other day. Said he was seeking inspiration for a new ballad, the sort only an adventurer of distinction could provide. Ultimates? Okay. Who better than the woman who saved the world to give this minstrel the stories he seeks, eh? Humor the gentleman, I say. Sure, why not? Dawn may banish even the darkest night, yet ever shall primal desires burn. Two swords shall vie to lay them low, a blade born of light and a blade forged of might. Alas, man may entrust his fate unto but one. Lest you wonder, these are the words of Archon Louisoix. While not written as poetry, I find poetry within them nonetheless. Sounds poetic? Years ago, when I arrived in this land, I was beset with peril day and night, forced to endure countless trials which tested my mind, my body, and my faith. And I am not ashamed to admit that I would have faltered had it not been for the help of a handful of nameless adventurers, honest men and women who proffered the hand of friendship to a weary soul and led him safe from the darkness. When I look upon you, I am reminded of them. I can tell that you are well-traveled and possessed of both constancy and character. You are a woman of the adventuring profession, yes? I am. I seek a valiant hero whose deeds might serve as inspiration, and I have reason to believe I have found her. After all, was it not you who faced Gaius Van Belsar and his Allegan weapon? You must tell me everything that happened. Omit nary a single detail, I beg of you. Alrighty, well, let's divulge the story. Truly a tale worthy of legend, and so eerily it matches the writings of Archon Louisoix. Two swords shall vie to lay them low, a blade born of light and a blade forged of might. Alas, man may entrust his fate unto but one. The Black Wolf was a conqueror who aspired to rule through might, and the weapon was key to his ambitions. Yet, in the end, the people of Eorzea entrusted their fates to a brilliant blade, the Warrior of Light. A rather fitting moniker, in my humble opinion. Thank you. At last I have found the inspiration I sought, a battle to decide the fate of a realm. The words, the notes, I feel them coming together. Your tale, Alliniea Tosaka. Your song. Ooh, I have a song. From an era long forgotten, a blade of midnight drawn. From a distant land uncharted, a warrior who bears the dawn. Ultima's Bane. But composed. Ooh. Exciting. Alrighty. We will stop there and just come back to it during next stream. Let me pull this open. Let's see. Let me see here. What all do we have going on? Hey, are you not close? All right, I just want to see if this. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah. I think that is it. Let me see. Just make sure I didn't forget anything. Ooh, I have a mount. Alright, and then we can sell all that next time I log on, I guess. But yeah. Thank you everyone for coming. And I guess I will see you all next time. Bye. Have a good one, everyone.